Hi, my name is John Corkins. I'm a member of the Porterville Fair Board and a past chairman of the board. I want to tell you a story about the Porterville Fair. The fair began in 1948 at Porterville High School practice football field. The fair then moved to Rocky Hill Sports Arena for 2 years and finally ended up at 300 East Olive, next to what's now the Armory and soon to be a new South Valley Courthouse, where the fair endeavored for over 50 years as an exhibition showplace for agricultural commodities, youth exhibits, and the community. In the late summer of 2009, when it became evident that it was the state of California's intent to purchase the property that was the current home of the Porterville Fair in order to become the new South County Justice Center, we began design and construction meetings with Webb & Son, the City of Porterville, and construction committees chaired by Mr. John Gifford. The Porterville Fair has been a very important part of our family's lives, and this was a project that we were extremely grateful to be involved with on many levels with those members of our community. Doug Webb and Darren Johns were active past fair board members, so moving the fairgrounds brought up a lot of mixed emotions for those of us so long connected with the fair. The excitement of being able to help design and construct a state-of-the-art facility that would serve the fair and local community for many years was tempered with the sadness of watching our old facility that held so many great memories being dismantled. In the fall of 2009 brought a flurry of design and planning activities when Dennis Townsend of Townsend Architectural Group was brought on board to complete the design of the fair facility.
You can see that we'll have a new entry structure with some ticketing booths, and then over on the left-hand side of the screen is the exhibit hall. This will be replacing the long, kind of skinny exhibit hall that we're standing in front of right now. And this is a bigger facility, have a lot more room for exhibits. It'll also house the main fair offices.
Meetings began with the City of Porterville staff to help facilitate what would be a tight construction timeline. It was determined that May of 2010 would be the last fair to be held at the old site. The new fairgrounds would need to be completed and ready for the May 2011 fair. Construction started at the new site in June of 2010 with the arrival of the new pre-engineered steel buildings. With the economy across the country seeing record unemployment figures, the ambitious project with 8 structures provided much needed work for many construction workers locally. The project employed more than 200 workers in the multiple trades, with the majority of the subcontractors coming from the immediate area. The on-site project superintendent for Webb & Son on this project was Frank Hange, Todd Hayes, and Darren Johns acting as project manager for Webb & Son.
Where are we at now in the project?
Currently, we're approximately about a month and a half or so into the project. We are getting pretty far along on our grading and whatnot, and we've got our pads built.
They're drilling a hole over here. What's the diameter and depth on that thing?
This one here, the one that they're drilling on now, is the actual livestock building, and that hole he's drilling is a 3-foot diameter by 24-foot deep.
The first building constructed was Building A, the 200-foot wide by 300-foot long, 24-foot high pre-engineered steel building. Building A is open to house livestock and provides the ability to hold various livestock and equestrian events. The building also features a 300-foot long covered wash rack for use of all livestock projects during the fair. The roof structure of this building was put together on the ground and then stood in a 10-hour period with 2 120-ton cranes lifting in unison to set the structure. It was an exciting sight to see, to watch this building being erected. Local contractor Don Lewis of Lewis Steel Construction and his crew are to be commended. Building B is the 75-foot wide by 100-foot long, 16-foot high pre-engineered steel building that houses the livestock office and conference room, junior fair board conference room, public restrooms, storage area, and open area where during the fair 4-H and FFA indoor projects are exhibited. Building C, adjacent to Building B, is a 75-foot wide, 100-foot long, 16-foot high, pre-engineered steel roof only building designed for multi-use. During the fair, this building houses the rabbit and poultry projects. During the Sierra Winter Classic, this building serves as the main show ring. Building D is the 100-foot wide, 200-foot long, 24-foot high, pre-engineered steel building. Fair and Fair Board administrative offices, public restrooms, and exhibition hall. This building has the ability to house multiple types of events for the community. During the fair, this is the main exhibit building. Building E, public restroom and storage building. This building is a pre-engineered steel building with concrete block walls. Building F is the 50-foot wide, 170-foot long by 14-foot high, pre-engineered steel roof only concession building. The rabbit barn from the old fair location was dismantled and re-erected at the new site and serves as a storage area and also holds special events. The final building of the project to be erected was the Greg Childress Rotary Stage donated by the Porterville Breakfast Rotary Club in memory of Mr. Greg Childress. In January 2011, the first inaugural events were held with the team roping and the 2011 Sierra Winter Classic Steer and Heifer Show. In May of 2011, we welcomed the first fair at our new home. Work continues to perfect the fairgrounds with landscaping projects. Careful consideration was given throughout the project to make sure the new fairgrounds is truly a multiple-use facility for the Porterville community. The Fair Board would like to thank Webb & Son Management, who acted professionally and personally to bring us these new fairgrounds. The board was very appreciative with the hard work of not only Webb & Son, but the community and everything they brought to this new structure and to what we call a Fairplex. Truly, the Porterville Fair Board thanks the community, Webb & Son, for all the work and all the attention paid to the new fairgrounds. We see the future of the fair being bright and glorious for our community. We see the fair as a true community event and thank the entire community for all their help. Thank you.